Okay, buenos dias. It's day 13. It's 8:30, which is definitely later than ideal, but I woke up and my stuff was still all wet. There was some sun was shining through not too far outside my tent, so I laid my wet gear kind of in the sun. It wasn't very warm. My gear's still pretty wet. I just didn't feel like putting on wet clothes just yet. So I worked on some editing of the videos and whatnot, just kind of waiting for stuff to dry out a little bit more. I put on my dry socks into my wet shoes, and really that isn't too bad. Hopefully the sky is like perfectly, but I don't see a cloud in the sky this morning. So hopefully in it's just 6 miles or so is the end of segment 12. I'm kind of planning on hiking to there and taking a little break there, and maybe if it's sunny I can lay my stuff out and try to get it dry. Creek crossing, one trekking pole. Yeah, so I think I got a little climb to start the day, and then a descent down into the end of segment 12, and then again the beginning of segment 13 is this massive climb away from the road. Looks a lot like yesterday in that regard. So I'm about 49 miles away from where I need to go to hitch into Salida, and a little uphill to start the morning. So, if I'm able to do 20 today and tomorrow, I may not get 20 in today with the late start, but that would leave me basically 9 miles. So if I do 18 today, 20 tomorrow, that'd leave me 11. I'd get there pretty early, so I'm okay, I'm gonna stop, finish my thought and then go. But yeah, I think I'm still on track to get to Salida at a pretty good time. Maybe for a late lunch or something. Which should be good, because then I should be able to get all my town chores done that night, and hopefully arrange a shuttle or something to get me back to the trail early on Wednesday. My body feels good. I just want to keep going, man. I don't think I need... there's a long time between now and the end, but the way I'm feeling, I think there's a reasonable chance I don't need to take a zero at all this hike. Although that day, that Breckenridge, there was basically a 24-hour window where I didn't hike at all around Breckenridge, but anyway. Okay, that's all. I'm gonna keep climbing. There's been several of these aspen tunnels now, and I don't know if I'll ever get sick of them. It's beautiful. I don't know what it is about the aspen trees. There's not much to them really, but it's not like they're magnificent looking things, but somehow, I don't know. I can't explain why I like it, but I do. Man, these creeks in the Collegiate Peaks wilderness are no joke. They're raging rivers. Looks like there's a good place to cross up here. But man, it's a lot of water. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this is easy. I thought I was gonna have to go through some of those logs, but hate to fall into that. Alright, we're finally coming out of the woods. Been in the woods for about 5 miles this morning. And pretty nice view. That down there must be Buena Vista. Buena Vista. Anyway, because this trailhead is where most people, if they're gonna go into Buena Vista, that's where you would hitch in. So I think I got about a mile, maybe a little more, 1.3, something like that, to the trailhead, which is the end of segment 12, beginning of segment 13. Okay, I'm at the Silver Creek trailhead. So this is the end of segment 12 and the beginning of segment 13. So I'm going to probably take a little break here and let some of my stuff dry out. That rock looks like a great spot to let some stuff dry out, and then we'll start a ridiculous climb. Alright. Okay, I just had my break. It's a nice break, and I got almost everything dried out completely. My socks from yesterday are still a little damp. So yeah, so now starts the climb. So we're going to be going up 2,500 feet over 3.5 miles. 2,500 feet over 3.5 miles. It's going to be tough. It's a little bit tougher than yesterday's, I think. But let's go. Let's do it. This is a nice area. And I wish I knew the names of these peaks. I'll probably have to figure out what they are and edit them into the video. But as of the time of recording, I'm not sure what the names of these peaks are. Beautiful. Nice. Well, looky here. We're going back into the Collegiate Peaks wilderness. And there's a sign. And we're not done climbing. Took a couple breaks. One was a little longer. I had a really nice cell reception sitting up over Buena Vista, and I was able to FaceTime Patty, so that was nice. I've lost the signal again, although I think I will be getting it once we get done with this climb. So I'm gonna have to call her again, and maybe she'll have to make a guest appearance on the video. Anyway, I don't know, I got like a mile to the top now probably. And it's up. It's hard to capture. Like, that's the grade. That is flat. That's the grade. It's hard to capture how steep a climb is with video. But I am going to put this away and I'm going to breathe. Okay, on the way back down. Pretty nice view right here. It's the highway down there that runs into Buena Vista. It's been pretty secluded, including at the top of that climb, but every once in a while we're getting a payoff here. Steep down though. Steep downs, I used to hate the steep downs a lot worse when I had a heavier pack. It's a lot less bad with the lighter pack. But, so I no longer I'd almost rather do the downs probably than the ups, but this still is pretty steep. Okay, so I made it to the Avalanche trailhead, which is trailhead down at the bottom of that climb. This actually is not the end of the segment though. I'm not really sure why this one didn't get to become a segment ending, but anyway, that was a pretty good down. Oh, here's the main highway. A lot of people hitch here to go into Buena Vista. Excuse me. I didn't really get much of a cell signal on that down. I was talking with Petty and I was like, well, I had recovered enough from my climb that maybe I should climb more and call her back, but I never really got another opportunity to do it. I think we're going to climb up here on the other side of this road a little bit, and hopefully that will work out. So I guess this was an avalanche too, huh? But they got this one all cleared off. The trail's completely clear, but I guess this is an avalanche. Well, a person was staring at me. I guess they were maybe wondering if I needed a ride. I don't, though. I suppose that's the reason why she was staring back at me like that. I've heard that these hitches into like Buena Vista and Salida are really easy hitches because the people in those towns just kind of are really used to having a bunch of hikers around. But I'm not going into Buena Vista. So this could be gross to some people. So skip ahead like a few seconds. But basically there's a deer leg on the tree here. Crazy. It's just hanging off the lip, man. Anyway, so across another road, another little trailhead, but it is still segment 13. Will be for a while. Trail mellowed out a lot after crossing that main highway. It hasn't gone up or down too much. I wouldn't say it's exactly flat, but hasn't gone up or down too much, so been making a little bit better time again. Yeah, life's good. These aspen trees are reaching out to the right. Although, yeah, I guess that's where they gotta bend to try to get the sun, huh? It's kind of funny. Anyway, I've got about a mile to the creek that I may camp at, although it sounds like the campsite is 0.1 before that. I may just push on to the creek after that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I feel pretty good. There was another decent little climb, 1,000 feet or something, and it's more or less flat up for a while up here. It's 6:41. I really would like to have a campsite by 7:30. Oh, here's a little view through the aspen here. Nice. Alright. Here's a lot better view of that valley. And there's Buena Vista down there. Those clouds don't even look real. The Colorado skies, when they're not dumping hail on you, are pretty incredible. We got a lot of really pretty wildflowers down here too, in this area. It's been a really nice year for Colorado wildflowers, I must say. I think a little better than we had last year. This is nice. Oh. These flowers. These flowers are okay, so I scored a nice campsite. Fortunately, it is dry, and I am dry. I ran out of water. The next water source is 0.1 down the trail, so now everything's set up. I'm going to head down there, grab some water, and come back and call it a night. Ended up being like 19.7 miles. I'm not going to count this 0.1 that I'm walking down there without my pack and everything. I'll count that tomorrow. So 19.7 miles. So that leaves me pretty much with, what was it? It was 49. So pretty much with 30 miles to Salida. So hopefully I'll get most of that tomorrow and leave myself a short day Tuesday and get into town early. Alright, beautiful day in the neighborhood. It is. Yeah, that's all. Buenas noches for day 13.